So I recently been arrested. Beat the state without a lawyer. You know what I mean? That's what I can do with the help of the grace of God. You know what I mean? So I'm sleeping on the bench, and some security guy comes, dude from look like he from Iraq somewhere. You know what I mean? And then he worked for security. He worked for security. He working for the government. You know what I mean? So he comes and tell me I can't sit there. So I'm like, I don't see no trespassing sign, no loitering sign. I don't see no sign here telling me I can't be here. You know what I mean? I'm going to sleep. So he started arguing with me, so I'm arguing with him. So he goes in his pocket like he ought to pull out some pepper spray or something. And I hopped up. I'm like, dude, if you pull out anything on me, we gonna fight. There's gonna be some problems. So he backed up. Looked like he pooped his pants. Now I'm calling the police. So he hopped in his truck. I said, matter of fact, call the police because they're the reason why I'm in this problem in the first place. The police arrested me 3 months before. I'm homeless for 3 months. They done arrested me 3 months before that. You know what I mean? Or maybe longer than that, 6 months before that, because I was in jail for what they arrested me for 3 months. You know what I mean? And then they had the wrong person at the airport. They arrested me at the airport and they had the wrong person, which was me. So I'm like, the police are the reason why I'm in this situation in the first place. Go call them. So he calls the police. I went and get my weapons, you know what I mean? Training weapons. Steel. But they still training weapons, you know what I mean? But they ain't sharp, no blade, but they still weapons. So the police come, and I'm yelling at the police. I'm like, y'all the reason why I'm in this situation in the first place. I said, y'all need to give me my ticket that y'all told me y'all was going to give me when y'all found out that y'all got the wrong person. I need to go back to Turks and Caicos. So he's like, well, you can walk around. I said, walk to Turks and Caicos? I call him the B word. I said, B, are you crazy? You know what I mean? I'm a Christian. I don't want to say it. I said, B, are you crazy? You know what I mean? Call the cops that. He's smiling at me now. He know I ain't playing, so he scared. You know what I mean? So he's like, just get your bags and walk off. So I was like, all right. So I get my bags, I'm walking off, and the police want to follow me. I'm like, what are y'all following me for? Y'all told me to walk off. I'm leaving. So what are y'all following me for? I'm doing what y'all tell me to do. So they still follow me. So I stopped. I said, listen here. It's 3 of them. I said, listen here. If y'all want blood on your shirt, go ahead and do the wrong thing. You know what I mean? So he pull out his little taser and talk about, oh, drop the weapon. So I had one in my hand. So I dropped the weapon. So he like, get down on the floor. So I sit down on the curb. So he like, oh, pat him down. He all smiling. When he pat me down, he saw I had another one on my back because his man told him I had another one on my back. That made him look like he pooped himself. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I was like, yeah, if you would have did the wrong thing, I would have had another one for you. You know what I mean? So now they scared. You know, the police even like, I'm scared of you. I say, yeah, you shaking in your boots from me. You know what I mean? So I spend, a month in jail before I went to see the judge. Told the judge exactly what happened. And the judge is like, what about the assault? I said, it was all verbal assault. I said, nothing physical happened. And she said, what about the trespass? I said, there was no sign saying I couldn't beat it. The judge said, the case dismissed, you win. You know what I mean? They had me in there for 2 more months trying to find me a place to live and couldn't even do it. They just was mad that I beat the state without a lawyer. I told them, I don't want no lawyer. Keep the lawyer. I don't want no lawyer. I'm going to do it myself.